So let's take a look at the power style sticks that I make, and someday I'll get better lighting so this black on black will show better, but there we go. First off, this is the original power stick, so this is the same form factor, about 2 inches across, of my other palm sticks and other things like that, except with the power chair topper. Now it's got a standard thumbstick style joystick mechanism inside, so it's pretty easy to move around. The big difference between this and, let's say, a palm is the topper, is the fact that you get the grippy topper like that. Now, some folks needed something a little bit stronger, heavier, a bigger base, and that's where the plus version of this stick came about. So it's just as it says, it's larger, it's thicker, it's heavier, it's got more weights inside to balance it. It also uses an Xbox Elite joystick mechanism inside. If you don't know the Elite mechanism, that's the one that has the metal shaft where you screw on the joystick toppers. So it is a more robust stick. But again, it's still a thumbstick inside there. And it has because it's similar to a thumbstick, it has maybe slightly more tension on it than a regular one, but it's relatively low tension. Now the newest, because I've been experimenting and you could find videos of this on my channel, is a Hall effect version of this stick. So this, the footprint is the same. Now the height is taller, as you could see. It's significantly taller. And that's to fit the stick mechanism inside of here. Now this is an actual replacement mechanism for a power chair in here. So it does two things. One, it's Hall effect, so it doesn't use mechanical potentiometers. And the second is that it's got a big stiff spring in here. So it is definitely much more springy and tough than the other ones. So if you're looking for something that has some more tension on it, it's probably the way to go. Let's see if I could, and let's see if this is plugging in properly. Yeah, like all my current version of this, they've got a little LED that lights up at the top to tell you the status, because I've switched to all black enclosures, so I have to give you some way to see what's going on with it. Anyhow, so it's Hall effect. I tried to get some actual somewhat reasonable gram force Newton measurements on these, and this is not scientific, but I use a little spring scale thing here that is marked off in grams on this side and then newtons on the other, and a newton is just a gram divided by 10. So if I take a look at like this stick, it really shifts over at about 1.5, I want to say. The Power Plus is about the same. And the new Power Hall, or the Power Hall Plus, I think I'm calling it. Now this one is going to take, it doesn't even start shifting until about 2.5 newtons, up to 3 newtons or so, and that's 300 gram force. So it does take quite a bit more to get it moving. Now it's I would kind of consider this the stiffness of like an arcade digital stick. It kind of feels like that. These are much looser. So if you have, and again, all of them require a range of motion. So you're going to need to have a range of motion to move them around. But from a feel standpoint, if you need a light touch, go with either the original, or if you need a stronger base and a stronger mechanism, the Plus. But if you need something that's kind of husky, and yeah, it's hard to describe, but it does feel a lot huskier, and there's a big centering spring in the shaft of this thing. Now, the downside with this, of course, is money, as it usually is. The mechanisms inside my other joysticks are relatively inexpensive. The Hall effect replacement stick inside here is, well, let's see. When I first bought it, it was $25 a piece. And now it's up to $35 a piece. So it's been really hard for me to price this as the cost of the part goes up. And that's just the cost of the part. That's the cost to me. Not for me to put it together, to wire it, to solder it, to program it, etc., etc. So I'm going to keep an eye on the price on this. I'm going to try to keep it as reasonable as possible. But obviously, of the three, it is going to be the most expensive because it does have the most expensive joystick mechanism inside of it. But hopefully, for those people who need it, it will be available for them in their gaming extravaganza.